Tyler and I filmed our movie awards.
I saw that.
That was pretty badass.
I didn't listen to all of it.
Badass.
Totally
Nobody will
badass.
ever listen to all of it,
No
except
one-
for Justin.
Yeah, I'm the only one that listened to all of it because I had to edit it all. Well, Tyler listened to all of it because he was there filming it.
Well,
So I guess at
I
the
was
end of the
physically
day,
there.
yeah,
I
fair
peaced out during your talking.
You know, I know you only pay attention to the important stuff, which is what you think.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so we filmed the 2015 awards. Tyler's favorite movie was,
Straight out of Compton.
and my favorite movie was Straight Outta Compton, right up until Star Wars.
Boo.
No, it was my favorite right up until Star Wars came out.
Okay, good.
Star Wars ain't got shit on Compton.
Nah, Compton ain't got shit on Star Wars.
Star Wars is a great movie. I just want people to know that it's a great movie.
Yeah, no,
it was
it's-
in my top 10, but it ain't fucking Compton.
No, you know what? Like Compton to me was such a great movie, and like it held up against really, 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 really strong competition, right up until the point when Star Wars came out, and I was like, you know what?
I still refuse to see it.
What, Compton or Star Wars?
No.
Well,
Do you even have to ask that question?
Well, I do. Well, see, I do for the benefit of the audience. This is an audio recording.
Oh, okay.
There's other people
Compton.
listening.
Why do you refuse to see Compton? Do you hate black people that much?
I don't.
God damn, Nick.
I
Why do you
don't
hate black people?
I don't hate black people. It's nothing.
Nick hates black
Nick
people.
hates. Wow,
Hey.
what a way to go out.
Hey.
He'll go
Yeah.
down forever as a racist of no
I
holds
don't
barred.
like rap, for one.
Okay, well that would certainly
And everything
be a
that the
detriment.
movie depicts, like the trailer.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
You have mostly like.
Black people.
I know, like.
Yeah, you have black people.
You have gang stuff. Like.
Right.
Oh, you can't take that gun on that bus.
Right.
Watch me. Look at me, I'm so cool. It's just no.
So Nick thought Eazy-E had an attitude.
That's
One
not,
might say that.
That's not my kind of movie.
One might say he's gangsta.
He might be a-
It's
that's
like
fair.
I'm not one for documentaries about how rap people came to be. That's why I never watch an Eminem documentary or a movie or
Okay.
something like that.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
It's not my cup of chai tea.
Not your cup of chai tea. It's not your pumpkin spice latte.
That's right.
All right, so
Extra sprinkles.
we've confirmed Nick hates black people.
That's what I got out of it.
It's nothing. I have black friends.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Two.
That's not an excuse. Oh, two, that's different.
They're also friends with each other. Because they have to be. No, all right. Well, I mean, hey, that's fair.
I don't hate blacks.
Yeah.
We just
We'll
pause.
just edit that part out.
Exactly.
I don't.
No, that's a great spot to end the first part one.
I don't hate black
I
people.
don't hate blacks. And then it just cuts. That's perfect. I think I'm probably going to do that. All right. What else can we think of interesting that happened specifically to any of us in 2015? Like, I mean, I got my second YouTube check, which was really nice.
Sweet.
I got that in October, I think. Second $100, which means I owe you like $3. I'll buy you a coffee sometime.
Whoa.
That's about it. I didn't actually look to see how much our channel had earned versus.
Probably like 15 cents.
No, you know, it was probably like it was last time, probably a couple of bucks, but you know, so again, rather than be like, here, my friend, here's a toonie, I'll buy you a fucking coffee.
Cut me a check, good man.
I gotta go down to the bank and have like a fucking bank note. There's like, can I get a bank note for $2.35, please? My friend's a real stickler. So what else? What else happened in 2015 that was interesting
2015
for either of you? Come on, Tyler.
I don't have, it's not interesting.
Yeah, because me getting paid YouTube money and arguing about fucking high-speed internet, that's riveting.
I mean, In 2015, I started getting paid for writing.
And that's fucking interesting. So tell them about it.
Good job.
I started getting paid for writing. I don't know. Somebody new bought the website and started paying me a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
What website is that?
MEDIADETOUR.com.
Your detour for media on a .com?
.com.
That would be the one. But probably, and that's exciting, I guess. But I'll also relate it to Media Detour. Because I'm always putting in to get free shit to review. Like a legit site.
Yeah.
And I don't usually get anything of any real consequence. Like, nothing big. I get, some indie games and indie movies and stuff to review, and that's great. Because there's been some really good games and shit that people have sent me.
Yeah.
But they're not, AAA titles. They're, indie games. But that's still cool. But I got Black Ops 3, which I'm not even, a Call of Duty fan so much.
Right.
That's not what excites me about it. It's the fact that fucking Activision was like, yeah, sure, we'll give you a review copy.
Yeah, of
the biggest game of the year.
That's gonna sell gangbusters.
I got it late because they actually sent it in the mail. So I got it
People still use the mail.
Yeah, they actually sent it in the mail, so I did get it late. But I did get a review copy of that, and that was cool. And then I got Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was super exciting because I actually got it a week before.
Okay.
So that was the biggest accomplishment so far. It's I was playing Tomb Raider. And that's nothing to legitimate critics because they do that all the time. Right. And I'm sitting there shit, I'm playing Tomb Raider and no one else but critics are. So that was my...
Legitimate people.
Legitimate people in the industry are playing this game. And that's pretty much all that's happened to me.
That's fair. But I mean, getting paid for that shit is important. It's actually interesting. It's a step forward from writing a blog.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, now we got to see where it goes because they're selling the website. So
right,
I may not be getting paid. I don't know.
As quickly as it came,
I got a good 4 or 5. No, I got maybe 5 or 6 months of pay out of it.
Yeah, something like that. So I mean, hey,
can't complain with that.
That extra cash. You made more in 2 months than I've made on YouTube.
I made more in the first month.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't a limit on the articles.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I made quite a bit because I just kept writing and writing. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, we're kind of over budget, so could you kind of keep the articles to only 30? So my pay got capped within the first month.
Damn it, Yuri.
Because I was just going for it, right?
Yeah.
I was just it's time to write and make as much money as possible. But that got capped.
Tyler chimes in on the chat, the other Tyler, saying, you grew a goddamn beard and became a man. Now that's something.
Right, I forgot the beard. That happened at the end of 2015.
Yeah.
Still happening.
Because Tyler, as you can see, if you're watching the Twitch stream or you're watching the video version of this podcast on YouTube, you can look at the picture that we have for Tyler. And Tyler, for years and years and years and years, was the baby-faced assassin. He can't really... Not that he can't, but he
still can't.
Chose not to grow much of any kind of facial hair except for a bad teenage mustache for a while. But now, I mean, he's...
I'm stroking my beard.
It almost looks fake.
And you know what? If it
is fake.
If it was one of those things where I went a year without seeing you, and I'll let you close your eyes and fantasize about that. But if we went a year without seeing each other, and then I just saw you, who glued that shit on your face? Why would you do that? That's got to be fake. What, did you have surgery? What the fuck? But nah, look at that. It's all real. It's all him.
Ooh.
Play with it constantly.
And that's the best part of having a fucking beard. Is just
play with it all the time. I like to just do this. People can't see that, but just play with it
up
all the time. That's all I do.
Make yourself just look as much like
a hobo,
Luke Harper, as you possibly can. Just puff it right up and shit. Yeah, no, that's good stuff. What about you, Nick? What's one other huge thing that happened in 2015 before we move on?
We covered everything for 2015.
We covered everything?
I started school.
There you go. That's true.
That's the best news out of all.
It is, absolutely. No question about it. There you go. All right, so we can officially put a bullet in 2015. It's done.
I'm so sick of 2015.
I know.
Jesus.
We sat down here for 12 hours and fucking talked about movies.
And it wasn't even boring.
No, but it was just
like for us.
You get for everybody else, yes, but for us, no. But it's true. You get so burnt out when you do something like that.
Yeah, like I won't watch a 2015 movie now.
You know what?
I'm so tired of 2015.
I'll need another. I bet you I'll need 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Just to put distance.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, that came out in 2015. I never got to see it. Boom. And then I'll go back and I can watch it and enjoy it. But I think, like, when you do awards the way we do them and we talk about them so much, that you got to put some fucking distance in there before you're able to kind of truly appreciate it.
You guys gave 2 movies. I'm going to give 2 for 2015.
Oh, yeah, shit, yes. Nick's favorite movies of 2015.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's have movie talk.
I'll do 2.
Okay, go.
Star Wars.
And
The Martian.
See, I can get more behind The Martian than this guy can. I dug The Martian. It ended up on my top 30.
It was surprisingly a really good movie. They had a couple of snafus in it, like the whole gravity thing and.
Oh, you mean like scientific snafus?
Scientific, snafus. But
as we know, Nick is the king of science.
I'm the king of space movies. Yes, my favorite movie is Apollo 13.
It's Apollo 13. That's true. So, fair enough. Yeah,
and I'm the king of science. Science!
Yeah, exactly. We're just going to let that sit there.
Oh, yes. And, I really enjoyed it. Where was I going with this?
You like The Martian.
I do.
The science was sometimes wonky, but you like it. Touch my beard.
And that was kind of the way I felt about like not Inception, but Interstellar. Was like that was a movie from 2014. Like I really, really dug that movie, but the science was also kind of, not the greatest.
And then you had gravity.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
All right, fuck you go.
Tyler's
because
pissed.
Clearly I'm like so in like opposite in this particular like these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Martian and keep in mind
sucked.
Keep in mind I disliked none of these movies.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like I very mildly enjoyed The Martian. It was fuck. We're talking about movies again, Justin. God damn it! I've already talked about. The Martian.
No. Explain yourself, bearded man.
We in there.
Matt Damon is charming.
Okay. Yes.
Some of the science was fun. Like I appreciate that part of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, the science is cool, but that doesn't make it a good fucking movie because it's so lighthearted that I never felt that he was in any danger whatsoever, which instantly like it didn't take me out, but I was unable to invest myself in it completely because I was just like, he's never in danger. Even though they're trying to paint him as being in danger, it's just so lighthearted. And the jokes, some of them were quite funny. I'll give him that. Some of the jokes were funny.
I mean, he was in danger at least twice.
But that's different. But the difference is he's in quote unquote. I said that because I was so people would know that I'm doing the air quotation marks. He's quote unquote
the pretentious fuck that he is.
He's quote unquote in danger. But I never felt like he was truly in danger because you know in movies that the good guy or whatever they're going to win. This like it's that's going to happen. But you suspend your disbelief and you kind of... Like, a good movie will make you think, maybe he won't. Maybe he won't get out of this. But I never felt that during The Martian at all. To the point that it kind of bored me a little. And it had such a good cast. Like, really good actors, but I felt they had no chemistry.
Well,
that was weird.
You had to go into it knowing that nothing was going to happen to him.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because he gets off,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like
it's almost like 2002's Moon.
Well, see, I didn't see Moon, but I probably would have liked Moon more.
I heard Sam Rockwell. It was Sam Rockwell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Sam Rockwell was good in that.
Yeah.
Because Moon was made by, was it Danny Boyle?
I love that we're just talking movies.
I mean,
It's just like a movie. Okay.
It might have been by Danny Boyle. Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead.
My point is that I knew he was going to survive, but a good movie almost makes you doubt that. It makes you care. It makes you think that something might happen. Like, you know he's going to survive, but a good movie will do what it can to change your mind. But I still, like, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't love it. Like, I came out of it being like, you know, I didn't waste my money.
fair enough.
But, like, an Interstellar. I like Interstellar.
Yeah.
I don't love Interstellar. And that was weird for me because I like Christopher Nolan. So that was weird for me that I came out of Interstellar being like a little tedious.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
But the thing about the science with Interstellar, because I'm no scientist, Nick is.
Straight down.
Is that
the surname Robar.
I've always maintained that I think people get way too caught up in whether the science in movies is real or not.
Well, because now that so many people on Facebook like Neil deGrasse Tyson,
everyone's
they don't have to
scientist.
think about it anymore because he's going to tell you.
And it's like, and to me, it's kind of like, all right, one of my favorite movies and books and games, because it's all of those, was Parasite Eve. Yeah. And that was very much, it was about mitochondria, and like the main villain was basically mitochondria gone wrong. So it was like built on this science, but it took the science in a direction that was purely fictional. Right. Like it was pseudoscience ultimately. And some people
might say it was science fiction.
yeah, you might say it was science fiction. So like when a movie like Interstellar, whether it's real or not, because I've read things from both sides that were like the science was really spot on in Interstellar, then other people are like, nah, it wasn't. So that doesn't matter to me.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was on the side of the science in Interstellar was actually pretty solid.
Like that doesn't matter to me. It's like take like a core concept from science and do something cool with it to make a good movie.
Yeah.
And that's fine with like I'm not watching a documentary. Interstellar. I'm assuming that there isn't Space Damon up there still. Like oops, sorry. Like in Interstellar
on Mars.
And both are. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as The Martian, and I don't know why.
I thought Matt Damon was really good.
He did an excellent job.
Yeah, and Damon's. For fuck's sakes, if we were talking movies this week. But anyways, Damon's one of these guys that kind of walks that line of being like actor / movie star, because I feel like in a lot of movies that Matt Damon's in, Matt Damon's playing Matt Damon. Not all the time. It's not as bad as like Sean Connery or even George Clooney now to take it back to Gravity.
Yeah,
but like
which I want to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh god.
But so sometimes he kind of walks that line. But I thought he was really good in this. I'll let you talk about Gravity, and then for fuck's sake, let's move on.
No, fuck this. And this is where like this is the fun part for me because like I don't love The Martian and so but I'm forgiving of it. But he's like he hates Gravity, and I thought you liked it. Didn't we see it together?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't dislike Gravity. I just Danny Ocean in space took me out of it.
Right. Okay. Right.
We'll
touch on that. We'll touch on that.
All right.
Gravity was a much more exciting movie than both of the previously mentioned.
Exciting why? Because of that explosion.
Tyler literally just put his finger up because Nick was about to say something.
Because of that explosion and fire.
I just need a second.
More exciting.
I just need a second. It's like the science obviously not on point.
We're having a lot of fun here.
Danny Ocean in space, like when Sandra Bullock is like trying to get back to Earth.
Gotta get back to Earth.
When she's like doing that and like she looks over, there's fucking George Clooney. Okay, that's super fucking
just
lame.
Floating in space.
Yeah, that's lame. I agree 100%. Not enough to make the movie bad by any means to me. I just like Gravity just because it was fun in the theater and it was exciting. That's pretty much the only reason I really liked Gravity. Maybe if I watched it again, I really have no doubt that I'd probably knock it down a little in my rating, but I'd still enjoy it much more. Like, I came out of Gravity being like, that was a lot of fun.
I think ultimately I gave Gravity like a 7. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10, which is not a bad movie by any means, but I guess I just had my problems with it.
I give it to you. It has a lot of like flashiness and explosions and fire, which if you like shiny things and if you're a crow, you're very good.
I'm a crow.
Who are you to make fun of someone that likes shiny things?
Let's take a second though and admire the fact that I'm a talking crow.
That's pretty fucking good.
Hey!
Why am I not getting any credit for this?
We're going to auction off this talking crow.
Make some money. Retire.
The No Holds Barred podcast is back in business.
But yes, I want to hear.
We're going to make $1 billion from this talking crow.
But yes.
Oh no, I didn't like Gravity.
They're just Martian and Gravity are just two completely different takes.
Is.
Two completely different takes on the sci-fi.
Is.
For sure. Tyler chimes in from the chat, and we'll end it on this.
Yeah, I like this.
Nick just likes Star Wars and The Martian because we all know space is no place for black people. Nick hates black people. Confirmed.
Anyway, good movie talk, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Good movie talk.
Wait, what? Star Wars
has like one black person.
I know, but
he is kind of the main
guy.
But he's there. There you go, Tyler. Your comment has been invalidated by Nick himself.
Denied.
Denied by Wah. So Bridgewater kind of had a cool thing happen a little while ago. We got the World Sledge Hockey Challenge.
Oh.
It was actually, and now Tyler gets to be quiet again because we're talking about sports.
I didn't see it.
But no, it was really cool actually. For those that don't know, sledge hockey is hockey played on sleds, basically.
Yeah, paraplegics and I forget the other term. Or is there another term for?
No, I think paraplegic would cover because quadriplegic you wouldn't be able to.
No.
But paraplegic would probably cover it.
Yeah, on sleds. With,
just like strapped in.
Oh my god, it looked like it was like really intense.
It is. You know what? My friend Lindsay and I went to the gold medal game, which was Canada and the U.S. U.S. won 3-2. Boo. But whatever. It was a really, really. I've never seen a sledge hockey game before in my life. And it was really, really fun. Like it was, like you said, it was intense and it was fast and it was exciting.
Oh, yeah.
And like the hits are brutal.
I know. I saw
brutal.
My dad went to a couple and he posted a couple videos. I mean, you see one guy getting hit and just like going like skidding on his friggin' like helmet.
On his and like we saw,
it's just like what
we saw more than a couple hits where someone would get up under somebody, they would flip over their body and just like land on the top of their head, and then just get back up on his side and get going again. I'm like, holy shit, these guys are Superman. It was pretty fantastic. The gold medal game was very exciting.
Nice.
Canada scored twice in the first 5 minutes of the third period to tie the game, so the place was so loud and it was so awesome. And it went into overtime, and it was really good.
And I also heard like during like weekdays they would shuttle like school students in, and to make it nice they were like dividing them off who to cheer for.
Yes, yeah, I believe that's the case.
Which was really nice.
Yeah,
that's what I heard anyway.
And like a lot more,
everybody was divided.
Yeah, a lot more sportsmanship I found because like I've watched a lot of hockey live and a lot of hockey on TV. And there's this thing about hockey today where every time anything happens, like there's a stoppage in play for anything, a lot of post-whistle activities in hockey equate to a lot of this. Yeah. And I know you can't see this on stream, but I'm just like cross-checking. Call somebody. Like just cross-checking Tyler for no reason. Fucking face washes. Like just a bunch of garbage. A bunch of sound and fury that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And then you watch Sledge Hockey, and like they can't really. It got a little chippy because I mean it's physical, so it's going to get a little chippy. But like these guys were just like having conversations with each other, laughing. Guys on opposite teams were like fist bumping each other. Like it's a camaraderie, and I'm sure that comes from the fact that these guys have all suffered some kind of debilitating injury and have kind of learned to live with life like that. So it's like that I'm sure kind of contributes to that kind of thing. And one thing that I absolutely loved was right at the beginning of the gold medal game, they had two kids come out. One of them, they were both local kids. One of them had the Canadian flag, one of them had the American flag. And like you could obviously, I mean, you know, you're a kid, you're going to get out to do this. You want to be the kid carrying the Canadian flag because you're local. Yeah. But one of them's got to carry the Canadian, one of them's got to carry the American. And I saw the team captain of the American team go to the kid who they had carrying the American flag and just give him a little fist bump. And I was like, okay, like that's being a really good sport because that's Matt. You know he's a Canadian kid. He wants to be carrying the Canadian flag. So the fact that he went over and he gave him little props, it was just like it was such a great thing, and it was so awesome that Bridgewater got that because it was like Canada, the U.S., Russia, and Korea were the 4 teams. Yeah, and you had tourists from like we had a Korean family who was here just to watch the tournament. They came into the bookstore a couple of times, and like they knew broken English, but it was so cool the fact that like our little town of nothing kind of for just a second, had some eyes on it from around the world for something that wasn't a murder. Yeah, and it's great. Like it was really really good. So that was good, and it was good for the town, and I wish I would have been able to go to more games.
I saw videos.
Yeah, I know they played the final on TSN, and actually I saw Lindsay and I were on TV. Oh yeah, just a very brief second. Nice, because of where we were sitting, like we just kind of flashed across the top of the screen. I was like, there we are, and that was about it.
So anyway, the Martian
side. Yeah, so the Martian. No. I was taking a tiny little interlude here to rest my throat.
What a wimp. We can go all night. We're going to.
All night long,
see,
buddy.
We're out of practice. Or I'm out of practice at least. I can't keep talking. So, by show of hands...
Me.
By show of hands, who thinks the Earth is flat?
Oh, no, not this B.O.B. shit.
Not specifically.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Is that a...
That's -1.
Oh, that's a -1. All right.
So ridiculous.
Negative one of us think that the Earth is flat. Why do so many people on the internet think the Earth is flat? Can somebody answer this for me?
I don't know. They've got to be one of the worst group of truthers ever.
Is there actually people on the internet that...
Yes. There's a whole movement of these people.
This year specifically, it's gotten ridiculous. It's the number of people that are like, the Earth is flat.
It's nuts. It's like...
Have they not, like, seen in space videos?
No, all those are doctored.
All
those are doctored.
It's ridiculous.
It's like a giant conspiracy.
It's like the Illuminati has more of a chance of being real.
And let's be honest, the Illuminati has about a 2% chance of being real.
Like, I have more respect for, like, the 9/11 truthers, not that I believe it.
Right.
I have more respect for that than this fucking flat Earth bullshit.
So, how would that work, even, flat Earth? Do we just go on forever in space and time?
No. The Earth gets to a certain point, and then it drops off. And then it's just a flat plane. It's not a sphere or a pear, because technically, I guess a lot of the new theory is that the shape of the Earth is closer to a pear than it is to a sphere. Apparently, I'm not sure.
I haven't heard that.
No, like I'm not sure whether I haven't done research on that, so I don't know.
No, because why waste your time?
Because why waste your
time? As soon as you see
time?
that there's people who think the Earth is flat, it's like, well, I'm moving on to the next
game.
thing.
Yeah, fucking game over at this point. But yeah, there are people that just think that the Earth is just like a fucking pancake.
I don't even know what to say.
No, and like Tyler mentioned B.O.B. The rapper, hip hop artist, whatever. He has become like a pronounced believer in this flat Earth bullshit idea, and he's like desperately trying to convince people that the Earth is flat.
That's a shame because Airplanes is a good song. Like I like him as an artist. It's just like I see.
Because Airplanes is a good song. That's amazing.
I see his Twitter and I read it. Why? I don't know.
All
because I
can
was
say
bored.
is,
right.
For all you non-believers, look up in the sky. If you see an airplane going by, it goes in an arc. It does not go straight across you.
Some of the proof, quote unquote, again I have to say, is so ridiculous. It's like, why is the horizon a straight line then, or something? It's in this picture.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like, oh my god,
or like if you build a building, why does a building have a flat? What is it? Why does a building have a flat foundation, or something? Like if you're looking at a building, the building should be tilted. And it's like, no,
the Earth isn't a fucking golf ball.
Do you know how this? And this is the thing. It's like, do you know how? It's people that don't have a concept of how huge the fucking Earth is, and they expect to look at this tiny little portion of it.
Well, because
and see a curve, and that doesn't make any fucking sense.
They go to fucking science fairs,
right?
And they see those little fucking dioramas, and they go, "Oh, that's the size of the Earth. I can hold it in my hand. I'm holding the Earth.
I'm bigger than Earth. My God!"
Oh my God. And then he just spikes it into the ground. I rule your puny planet now.
I just can't.
Like a Marvel villain.
I just can't even believe this is a thing because, like other conspiracies and stuff, it's at least for a large majority of these people are like anti-government and they just don't trust the government.
Right.
So they make these conspiracies or
I'm
whatever
surprised
you want to call
that like the Matrix conspiracy isn't out there, or is it?
It's gotta be. I'm sure that's out there somewhere.
Living in the
There's enough people that really like that movie that they gotta believe that it's true. That's fine.
It's legit.
Yep.
It's legit. It's a good movie.
It could never happen. We don't have enough of that for machines to harness.
Blah blah blah.
Movie talk. Okay, so the Matrix.
No, we're out of movie talk.
But like, for anybody out there, for anybody that's listening to this podcast, all two of you, if you happen to believe that the Earth is flat, do us all a favor and run off the edge of it. Because I don't get it. I don't understand the possibility. Like, it doesn't make sense.
No,
it's fucking goofy. It's goofy. It's to the point that it's goofy.
It is.
Right?
It really is.
Like, think of the lack of trust that is required in everything to believe that.
Right.
It's like everything that we've ever been shown is fake. Everything.
Yeah.
Scientific is fake.
Right. And I mean, like, I'm sure there's people that believe that, but it's just like, there's conspiracy theories that have a lot more legitimacy.
Yeah, and there's the conspiracy things that get called conspiracy theories that are actually true.
Oh, of course.
But this
is not one of them.
It's like when people say, well, the government is hiding this and this from us.
Right.
Don't be a conspiracy theorist. It's like, no, that's true.
Yeah.
They are.
No, the government is hiding shit from us. That's
real.
Indisputable.
That is real.
That's real.
This is just no.
This is just cornball. This feels like someone is desperate to make a movie.
Yeah.
And they want, like, this could be the world's greatest marketing campaign. Like,
I mean, it'd be a fun movie.
I think it would be a really interesting movie. Like, flat earthers take over the world.
It could be a fun movie.
Copyright Justin, Tyler, and Nick. Flat Earth, see, because then nobody can steal it from us. Flat Earthers fucking take over the world.
And that's probably
and
just
begin like the Flat Earth cult.
It's marketing.
And then
it has
aliens,
Matt Damon in it.
And it has Matt Damon in it.
Yes.
And aliens fucking show up.
But it has to be Matt Damon playing Matt Damon.
Yes, exactly. If fucking aliens show up and they want to talk to us about our culture because they want to understand us.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we believe the place that we live on is flat. And then the aliens get back in their spaceship and fly away. Because they're like, clearly humanity is not smart enough to deal with us yet. And that's the end of the movie. Credits.
Red credits.
Fuck.
Or like Matt Damon is lost in space like he always is. And he's looking at the Earth and the movie's just like, the Earth is flat and I can't tell anybody because I'm lost in space.
Because I'm lost in space. I love that article that was floating around the internet that calculated how much money the world has spent saving Matt Damon from space. It's so good. Oh, it's so amazing. But yeah, so the Earth's not flat, folks.
No,
I hate to break it to you.
Sorry to burst your round bubble.
Oh. Well played, sir. Very nice. We're going to take this opportunity to take a very brief break in the podcast, and when we come back, we'll continue with more goodness.
Sure.